not that I was pushing on.
Yeah, no, you can walk the hill however you want. If you're on the hill, there's no way, no right way or wrong way. I suggest you start at the bottom and go diagonally.
Okay.
Because it's easier to walk a hill on a diagonal than straight up and down.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty much the rule. If anybody with a black shirt says BD push up with me, yes ma'am, yes sir. If you disagree with it, come to me and we can figure it out. Don't argue with it because it'll be your last day here. I'm trying to give you guys all the little things that I can think of that would help you or that may deter you if you don't know.
Same concept. If you get a cash tip, hold it up in the air.
If you get a cash tip, hold it in the air. We don't accept cash sales. We have ethical equations here. Just like you do. Yeah, because be transparent. Be like, big tipper. It also makes your fan feel special.
So do that basically
Yeah, that way.
A single dollar, you just hold up the
Because,
air.
you know, if the person standing on the hilltop deck, the security can't tell if that's a 1 or a 20. You know? So it's easier if you hold it up. It just leaves transparency.
There's people with eyes on it the whole time, right?
Yeah.
I always say, like, oh, I remember cash, and I hold it up like I'm looking at it, like, what's this?
Right. Yeah, hold it up and say tip. That way it's more transparent. We have ways
Or
to
depending
go
on who
about
it is, I just feel like they make us look
Bunch of
at
different things
it.
you can do to make sure it wasn't bad. But hold it up, I don't have to deal with that. A lot of the time, look at the sale happened, that could be your inventory and all that. Like, there's ways around it. If you didn't do it, we'll find out you didn't. Or if you did, we'll catch you, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, that's why
this
I don't
way's
know why
easy.
anybody would break the rules, man.
I don't
You're gonna get kicked out. You're gonna be down. How many people actually get thrown out since I've been here? Two events, 3 events, I think somebody at every one of them has to go.
It's usually a 2-a-day rule. You usually fire 2 a day.
Hey, I got one question. When does the payroll start? Is this one going to be on with
This will be
last
on the same check as the, same check as the draft.
So do all the tips go on payroll too?
Yeah, your tips and everything go on there. So you guys that are new, your tips, you get all your money. We don't take anything from you except for 10% of your tips. 10% of your tips go to the hardworking ladies in the back. Jared! Go to the hardworking ladies and gentlemen in the back of the staff. That helps them take care of their families. They work very hard for you guys. If you've seen us how hard we had to work at the draft,
Oh, yeah.
just know that it goes to a good cause and it really goes to them. The company doesn't keep it, the staff gets it. But other than that, the W-2, you know, the taxes get taken out. But just know, if you have $1,000 in tips, you're only going to get 900 of it. 100 of it's going to go to my hardworking staff. And I don't know how else to explain it. They earn it. If you don't think they do, sit back next event when you're tired and watch them for a second and see how hard they fucking work. I like to explain this to my new people because I want them to understand where it's going and why it's going. Because some people don't know this industry and some people are going to question every fucking part of it, huh, David? Cash tips, hold it in the air and say tip. That way
You can tip them out and give them some.
yeah, if you
It's
get
your
cash
choice.
tips at the end of the day, you can always give the room staff cash tips. That helps pay for their dinner and their gas getting here. We all have to wait for our check just like you do. So if you get cash tips and it's abundance today and you feel like $10 you feel like $10 more goes to them, give it to them. They'll split it up evenly and buy their drinks or whatever with it.
They're hoping for it. Anticipating. They got a little box set up.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Not every event gets cash tips.
Yeah, I didn't know that we tipped them out. I mean, I figured you tip out something everywhere.
It's not mandatory.
But I
The
didn't realize
10% is, since it's been cashless, that's just how it has been. And I can't say that I appreciate it as a staff. And as a vendor, I've always tipped more than 10% when I made. So it's actually cheaper for me. I always gave my cashier a $50 minimum no matter what I made. Because I seen them sweat.
Is this a cash place
No,
here? Tip?
no. This is a card only. So every
I'm not talking about tips. Do they do?
you can take cash tips, but
So when you work here, do you get a lot of cash tips?
yeah. A lot of people are against the system. A lot of people don't want Uncle Sam to know how much they tipped you. So a lot of people come here with cash and they give you fives every time they buy. I've had guys give me $100 at the gate, say, "Find me on the hill, take care of me tonight." Like, it just happens.